All right, Tyler, here we go. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Before we get started with the lesson, I'd like to have an introductory conversation. Tell me, how long have you been playing this wonderful, wonderful game of golf? And a little bit of history about yourself in the game.
So I started as a junior. I haven't, yeah, started as a junior. Then I kind of got out of the game in middle school and high school.
Hmm.
I just was, I didn't realize how much you had to practice. I got too angry. I just was, I just was mad. And I didn't enjoy it because my brain wasn't ready to compute that, the more you practice, the more you work through things,
Yeah.
then you can do the things you want to do or the things you see other people do. I didn't I didn't learn that until I was like 20, 21. I came back from college. My mom was working at the Legacy Golf Course up in
Cool.
Blissfield, and I started to work there as well, so I got free golf. Then I worked at Highland Meadows as well, so I got free golf there.
Yeah,
And with so much access, I started to get
sure.
more in the game, and ever since. So that was probably 7, 8 years of consistent
Good,
golfing now.
good. Since we are in the dead of winter right now, February 1st, tell me about last season. How often did you play last season?
I played about once a week.
Okay,
Uh, sometimes I'll do two if I can,
sure,
but we travel a lot, so I'll miss weeks.
sure.
I play Normally I'll only play 9 or 14 holes, depending
Mm,
on what I can squeeze in
sure.
on a Monday.
Yeah.
And it all just depends. But mostly I would say one a week, if not just a
Okay.
little bit less.
Any
Yeah,
practicing or hitting balls during that time?
yeah, I'll normally hit the range once.
Okay.
So if not more, I got a girlfriend that ruined everything. Ruined
Oh boy,
everything.
that's a big statement to be putting out on the internet
She's
like that.
fine.
She's
She's
fine. It's
fine. She
fine.
knows. She knows where my golf's at.
Um, when you're practicing, are you just hitting balls to stay loose due to not being able to play? Are you working on anything specific? Are you grinding away at something?
Normally it's a mix between coming out to stay loose. If I know I'm not going to take it seriously,
Okay.
I'll just kind of work through the bag, and then I'll do simulated shots. So I'll hit a driver as if I'm playing a hole. Then I'll move down to an iron, whatever I think,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll probably hit a wedge.
Sure.
So I'll leave that, and then I might end with like 3 or 5 drivers because that's where my game. For a while, I didn't drive. I just hit a 3 wood.
Okay.
I couldn't drive a golf ball. I had so many people give me every tip in the book, and I just couldn't get it, couldn't figure it out. And then all of a sudden, it
Sounds
kind
like
of
a
clicked.
very good opportunity
It clicked.
to show off my teaching prowess here. Let's see what happens.
Well, it's gotten better. I'll say that. Now I can actually consistently get the ball out there,
Okay.
and um, I carry it about 240, 250 now, and
There's nothing wrong with that. That's
that's
my game all day long.
That's scratch average. Scratch average is like 256. I'm big into the numbers. I do. I
Uh-oh.
love looking at the scratch. No, 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 no. More not numbers. The statistics of, what it takes to be a scratch
Oh,
golfer
sure.
or to be a low handicapper.
Okay.
What to say? If the average scratch golfer can only drive, or the average carry is 260.
Hmm.
Okay, that I don't
That's
need
fine.
anything more than
You're right.
260 if that's what other
You're right.
people are playing, because there are other parts of the game that they're so good at, and
Hmm.
they can plop around the course just fine. You don't need to, and I am chasing distance. I showed you my little speed
Your
toad
speed
a
trainer
bit
from the
ago.
from the show. Yes, you
Yes,
did.
yes. But that's because I also am chasing distance, because it's just, I
But
want
it's
to get
not
a
a
little
game of
faster.
it's not a game about distance. So it's a game of accuracy and
Yes,
precision
yes.
and control.
So we're trying to find that middle ground.
We
We're
will
trying
find
to
that
find
middle
that
ground.
middle ground.
So since you came in under your own free will and volition, and I appreciate that, what are some goals that you're looking to not only work on for this season, but to get out of this session? What are you looking for?
I was thinking, I really just I want you to take looks at my setup, because
Sure.
I really am a big believer in, if you start if you start properly,
Hmm.
it's so much harder to get off the rails. And if I'm wonky from the get-go,
It's
it's
never going to work.
it's never gonna work. So mainly make sure I'm setting up right, make sure I do always practice with an alignment stick. I'll set it
Oh,
down.
Music to my ears. It warms the cockles of my heart to hear that.
Yes, yes. Well, and that's the thing is I build the simulators. I'm in the golf game. I watch so much YouTube. I'm in the game enough to know kind of where the right things are, and sometimes it's harder to sift out through the noise,
Uh-huh.
but there are so many good keys that kind of keep popping up,
Yeah.
and alignment's one of them, setup's one of them, and yeah, really, I just like to leave here with a plan. So, because I'm a
We can do
big,
that as well.
since I used to play 3 times a week and hit the range once or twice,
Okay.
just because I had the time.
Time.
I didn't do anything. It was
Yeah.
just golf or work, and like I said, I had the free golf, so I could
Might as,
use
that's
it.
right.
Um,
I completely agree. I completely
yeah,
agree.
so but I love practice now that I've gotten older, and I really just love
Practice is where it's at, but
no, but even then, it's relaxing. It's
yeah,
just nice. I enjoy just hitting balls, and even when I'm not hitting them well, it's like okay, well I'm getting loose. I'm doing what I need to do.
yeah,
I'm at least thinking because when I go in there, when I go to the range, I think, okay, what am I practicing? What am I here for?
right.
Am I really gonna grind a 7 iron all day? Nah, I'm not normally that guy. If I'm being honest, I won't do that.
But some of those days are okay once in a while.
Yeah, I normally skip those. If I'm being honest,
I
I
appreciate the honesty.
yeah,
All
I've
right.
always never liked my 7 iron. If we're being frank, but that's not
Well, we're gonna get to that too.
that's just. I also know that if I'm scared of a club, it's because I'm not practicing with it or
Right.
hitting it well.
Right.
So I have worked through that to especially a degree with the driver, and yeah. Other than that, just see what you can see, and we'll come up with a
We
plan.
will, and we always do. What I'd like for you to do now is please get loose, get comfortable, get relaxed, warm up. I do not care about the results that we are going to see right now.
Yeah,
My main concern is you getting loose and comfortable before we even get anywhere near instruction mode.
shit.
Once you are loose and comfortable, I will take some video of your swing, one from the profile, one from down the line. From there, we will review the video and then get into instruction mode
Check.
and go about our day. So feel free while you get loose and relaxed and comfortable. I am going to rifle through your bag and see what we're working with in there.
Okay, go ahead. Feel free. You're gonna love it. The driver head that I normally game is in that front spin mill pocket.
Okay. You take this out of my bag?
What is it?
Your 8 iron.
Oh,
That's my setup.
that is your bag.
No, it's not. I took it out of yours.
No shot.
Oh, it was creeping over.
Yeah, I was like, no shot.
It was yours was creeping over into mine. I'm like, boy, wait, we got the same club, we got the same shaft. Except mine felt a little warmer. Here we go. All right, DG 105s in the R. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
ZX5 Strixon's nice. Were these purchased off the rack? Were these purchased secondhand where they fit for you?
Oh yeah, they were fit for me.
Nice.
Um, yeah, I got them fit. These are actually the Mark Ones. I've been a Strixon believer for a long while.
Get loose. You got a wedge there?
No, this is a 9 iron.
I need the pitching wedge, please, sir.
Check.
Thank you. So tell me about the driver. What's in the pocket that you're not using?
Uh, well, no, the Callaway Rogue is in the pocket. That is the driver head that I use. That little beauty right there is the contest winner. I won an Instagram
I
contest for that
I
thing.
see. That's something.
Those TaylorMade woods, they give them away.
Yeah, they do. They do. I have not gone out to hit the new gear yet, and I am looking forward to that.
Yeah, I hit a little bit of it at the show. I tried the new tricks on irons. I hit the new Callaway driver. Not a fan of the Callaway driver. It always could. I'm
Talk to me because
I'm
I
very
am
keen,
I'm a Callaway honk
and I am
most of the
too.
time.
I am too because I like my Rogue, but it just felt dull. And then I swapped to uh, a Titleist that was, I think it was the TSR, one of the last year models, and I enjoyed it. It was coming off real hot, and it was nice.
What, the GT?
Yeah, no, it might have been an even older one, honestly, because I feel
They
like it
wouldn't
was
have that at the show.
wouldn't have been. No, it was in a sim booth though.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
it was
okay.
I don't want to say the name of the rival simulator
Okay,
company,
I
but it
got
was
you.
in a
I got you.
it wasn't a new one. But I enjoyed that one. So yeah, the Callaway, it just felt dull, and I'm always apt to believe, okay, you're not hitting it good, that's fine. But then I just walked over and hit the Titleist, and I was doing nice. I was feeling good. So
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I just don't like this one.
Hmm.
I would like to check out the pings. I've always been curious about pings, but I'm a gearhead. I don't change my gear, but I do.
but you like to keep up on current events and
Oh
whatnot.
yeah, oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
Good.
Steely Dan. My normal shot shape is kind of a draw,
Yeah,
but
but you
then when
leave
I feel
you
like I'm missing it,
you are my guess is you miss to the right more often than not.
yeah, no, I've been because I was power hooking for a little while,
I see that.
so
Yeah.
it was it can get a little off the rails. But I'm a big believer, especially with my woods. When I walk up to a tee, whatever that first drive does, that's what we're playing that day.
that's what we're,
No, I'm
that's what we're
serious.
going with.
I have such good success with that because I don't I have been good about keeping it between the lines, but some days I just have a little bit of a nice draw, and then other days it's just fade, and it's like, okay, that's what
That's
we're
what it
doing.
is. That's right. Play with, I mean, because it's going to change and it changes for the guys out on tour as well.
Uh huh.
It's never the same all the time. So it's very important that when we warm up and we recognize, hey, I'm not turning enough, I'm not rotating enough. Um, this is what we're gonna. This is the shot shape. This is the ball flight we have today. This is what we're gonna play.
Yep.
Let's not try and fight what our body's telling us,
Uh
right?
huh.
Are you comfortable, sir? Are you
I
loose?
would like one more.
Sure.
It's a little stiff. It's cold out there. All right, we'll end on that.
All right. Two more swings I need.
Check.
And I'm gonna get some video.
Ooh, no, I was detected. No,
Hold on one second. Let me jump over here.
you're good. Ow. Got loose.
Not happy with that one?
No.
Would you like a different one?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll
I'm,
allow it.
I don't want to just say, oh, let's keep going till I get a good one. And I know you're a man of honor, so you won't allow that. But you'll give
You're
me that
correct.
one. Okay. That's fine. I'll end on that one. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I love what you've done with the place. She's looking very good.
You guys did a great job.
I, yeah, I'm just excited for you because, you know, this is the dream for me. I, I'm already, I'm about halfway to a built simulator. I just need the space. And that once that's worked out, I'm a big believer in having one. I'm gonna soundproof the hell out of it if I'm inside the house, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna play as much as I can when I get my simulator. It's gonna be great.
I try to as well, but I am at the mercy of what's going on with my back,
Oh yeah,
with everything I've been through. So I have to be.
I'm just taking a little half swing just for fun.
Hold on, I'm behind you.
No, you're good.
There was an update to my software, and I do not like it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the capture software or the stream software, same thing. Yeah.
No, the software I use for swing replays. What I like to do is I like to shoot it on the phone and then send it to the tablet, so we're not standing here
Oh, that's fair.
staring at the phone, and it's a little bit easier to control as well. So here we are at setup. First things first, I like your narrow stance. I like your open stance. Very, very good. I would like to see a little bit more extension out of your arms. I would love to see a little bit more shaft lean at address.
Okay.
You have the shaft of that wedge very, very neutral, very, very up and down in the middle. We are going to move your hands a little bit closer to your target, not by much, not a forward press, not like we're going to hit a knockdown,
Yeah.
but we're just going to put it in the right position. As you begin to take the club away, your shoulders are doing a lot of the work. We get a great turn. We are a little bit inside here
Okay.
at this point. Um, and we're going to get into why you were hitting that big sweep and draw and why you miss out to the right quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
Very good position at the top of your swing. I'm very happy with that. Your left arm is extended. We have a very good shoulder rotation. Your shoulders are parallel with your back foot at the top of your backswing. As you transition down into the ball, as you transition down into the ball, the hips are leading the way. Nice little bump there, and then the rotation. You maintain your width. You maintain your leg coming into the ball. The hands are a little bit behind it at impact. A
Okay.
little bit of a scoop with the right hand,
Uh-huh.
and that's primarily coming from your your position at setup.
Okay.
As we get to our finish, a little bit of a chicken wing, not much. I would like to see a little bit more extension.
Check.
And then you kind of cut off your follow through to the point where your chest is going kind of straight at the target or maybe a little bit right. I would like to see all of your weight go
Coming
through to your
through.
left
Okay.
side. You're keeping some back on your right. Let's check out the down the line. What I notice right away, and it's going to be hard for you to notice because of the text on the screen,
Yes.
you are lined up over.
Yeah. Gross.
Can you see? I mean, it was very apparent to me once I stood back there.
Uh-huh.
You you were constantly lined up right, like in your mind, you're still hoping that draw is coming, and sometimes it's not. But part of the reason why you're missing to the right
Mm-hmm.
is that's where the middle of that club is pointed through the
Okay.
ball. And as you can see there, oops, you are inside. You are quite a bit inside.
Okay.
The butt of that grip at this point is pointing off to the right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
where you most commonly miss. We are going to straighten that out for you. Again, very good position here. I like that. Good transition. Those hands come straight down. You maintain that width, the leg.
But yeah, there's that wing. Okay.
Uh-huh. It, it's not a lot. I mean, players have it. I have it. It's maybe a lot of indoor syndrome,
True.
but I see a lot of weight hanging back on that right foot.
Okay. Yeah, 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 I see that.
Okay.
Not getting all the way through.
All right, let's get into instruction mode. So, Tyler, first things first, there's some very, very good stuff going on with your swing. I love your stance. I love your posture. Very athletic, very comfortable over the ball. What I don't like is that takeaway. We are going to fix that takeaway.
Heck.
We talked a little bit before you got loose. You're a big fundamental guy. I'm a big fundamental teacher. I believe with good, solid fundamentals, we can do pretty much whatever we want with this ball.
Yeah.
Um, our setup and our takeaway is the foundation of our swing. It's the foundation from which greatness is built. You tend to err a little bit both ways, more predominantly to the right because of that inside takeaway, because of the way the club face is lined up at address.
Okay.
So we are going to get right down to the basics, um, because the rest of your swing is very, very good. You're very fundamentally sound. Your sequence is very, very good. I would like to see a little bit more extension in certain places,
Yeah.
and I'd like to see more of a hip rotation and get that weight off of the balls of your right feet
Okay.
and into that left corner, like I like to preach when we're inside. One thing I want you to keep in mind of, just to think about a little bit, the only thing on our right side that touches the ground once we make impact and our follow through is the tip of our right toe,
Okay.
our big toe,
Yeah.
I should say.
Mhm.
We're not here. We're not a racer or a runner getting in our mark, getting
Okay.
ready to start our race. That is not a follow through. That is a follow through.
It's
That
full
is a
bore.
finish,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
I
Yep.
should be able to stand back here, and you should have a post. You could have a post-it note on the bottom of your right shoe, and I should be able to read it every single time.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And
Any
I've done
comp?
the one where, once you come through, you should be able to kind of tap it, or at least it's
That's still not enough.
yeah.
Oop, there, get it up
Yeah.
there. That's enough. Not here.
Fair dues. Fair dues.
Yep.
All right.
Any comments, concerns, questions, feedback, anything for me at this point?
Nope. That's
All right.
enough. Okay.
So the first thing, since you like to practice, since you like to drill with a purpose, I am going to have you grab this alignment stick on the under part of your grip. No, 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 no.
Oh, okay. I
We're
got
going to
you.
layer it.
Like this?
Yep. We're not going to hit any balls, so don't worry about
Okay.
that.
Okay.
But I would like for you to get your normal setup stance. Tell me once you are comfortable, please.
Mm, yeah, I'd say so.
All right, go ahead and put it behind the ball. You see what I'm showing you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come back here.
Yeah, it's just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, but you're dead nut straight, though, to that point, right?
Uh-huh.
Because if we pull up the dispersion chart on our wonderful Unique XR launch monitor here, there's your right miss. That's when you come through it, and that's when the hook shows up.
Okay.
We can get this way, way tighter.
Yeah, yeah.
Way, way tighter. So, with that stick in your hand and your grip, we are going to start with your takeaway and your foundation, making sure you are on the right path. Very, very slowly, super slow motion. I want you to bring that club back and try and put it on in my hand on the way back. I want to catch it. Now, your natural instinct was to bring it back to the inside, correct?
Yep, yep.
So the club head is inside your hands. Look where that alignment stick is pointing.
Yep.
Off to the right, right where that right miss is.
Okay.
So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to do the old Justin Thomas drill. You watch a lot of golf. You YouTube a ton, right?
Yes.
About 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little bit more, Justin Thomas went through a period where before he hit any shot, he would get to that position and he would check, are my hands inside the club head, outside, right? Depending on what he's looking for.
Okay.
Did my shoulders turn away from the target and put it there, or did I pick the club up? Little foundational or little fundamental checks in our foundation is going to pay off dividends down the road.
Okay.
I'd like to see you work that Justin Thomas routine into your pre-shot routine, just to make sure we're taking it back straight.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it with the stick in there. I like to use the stick as a visual reminder. I find that visual clues while we do drills helps it just sink in more, sink in faster.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So let's play a little catch here very, very slowly. it's gonna feel like you're taking it back way outside.
Uh-huh.
And this is the extension I'm looking for. Did you see that move? We went from here
Yeah.
to here.
Check.
Since our shoulders are turning away from the target
Mhm.
and our arms and hands aren't doing anything in our at this point in our takeaway,
Yep.
let's keep it extended. Let's keep that triangle for as long, very good, for as long as we can. Good. Much better there. So that is going to be the first part of your homework.
Okay.
If you are looking to get better, if you are looking for improvement, you are going to have to put some effort in on your own since I can't be there all the time.
Yes.
This is the first crucial step for you.
Check.
Let's get you starting your golf journey on the right footing.
Mhm.
That is a great first step.
Yes. And
So go
yeah,
ahead.
no,
No,
I'm just
fire away.
glad because I always knew, you always can feel when you're leaving something on the table. And I haven't had a lesson in probably 6 years. I've had those little one and dones, people trying to help you when you got the shanks or whatever.
Uh huh.
But the the checkup is what I wanted the most here. I just wanted,
Sure.
I wanted the sensei to look at me. How's this look?
The whisperer. Everything else looks really, really good at this
Okay.
point. I like the way that your shoulders are doing all the work. There's a big shoulder rotation already.
Uh-huh.
Once you reach that point in your swing, when that club gets parallel to the ground, you can start the hips. The hips can join the party.
Yep.
That nice little separation. Good. And all the way through. Do you feel that little giddy up there down toward the ball where you chicken winged it?
I guess, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at your right foot.
Ah,
Hold on. Yeah.
okay.
I need like 20 more degrees.
Check, check, check,
My big thing, especially when I'm teaching indoors, that left corner is your best friend.
check. Okay.
You're trying to get the bill of your hat, your shirt buttons, your belt buckle, whatever you need to think about. This is your happy place.
Okay.
This is your safe space. This is all that matters in your world
Check.
is getting over here.
Mhm.
Okay. How far do you normally hit your pitching wedge now?
Uh, I'd say like 130, 125, 130.
Okay.
I can kind of nuke it though. It just depends on how I'm hitting it. And
You're gonna if
I
you
can get
do
mid 30s
if you
pretty
do
easily.
yeah if you do what I'm telling you and practice what I'm telling you, you are gonna see a jump.
Yeah. And that's yeah, I just know that I'm a I'm big into my numbers. I usually know them just because I'm around them enough.
Sure.
I've hit on every kind. Uh I know it really depends on how I'm feeling it swinging. Everyone's like, "Oh, I hit my pitching wedge this." And it's like, "Well, how am I feeling this
Yeah.
day? How
Where's
am
the
I hitting
pin?
it?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the pin? Because
What
that's
am
gonna
I
determine a
what am
lot.
I feeling like today? I'm not going to say like, "Oh, this is wrong." I'm not doing that. It's like, "Well, no. I'm maybe having a slow day or not finding the center of the face." I'm going too far forward and not getting all the way to
You
that
are
turn yet.
correct. You are in your journey of going down the YouTube golf rabbit hole.
Not tutorials though, not tutorials.
You,
I'm a watcher.
I know you're a watcher, but you watch a lot of guys who have the bump to set that weight transfer, the transition in your downswing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a bump can be there. I don't like to teach that way. I like to teach it's more of a smooth rotation
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
into that left side
Mhm.
because if you start worried about the bump, all of a sudden, real quick, it goes into a lateral slide, a lateral movement.
Yeah.
And as someone who has that naturally in his swing already, I do.
Uh-huh.
I hate that move. I hate you can feel it when you do it instead of turning and rotating. So
Absolutely.
when
I
we
can see
get
that.
too rely or when we rely too much on that bump, it's going to turn into the hula hoop motion, and we don't want that.
Check, check.
So just rotate, rotate. Very, very simply put, The golf swing can be broken down into two fundamental motions. The left shoulder turns away from the target from address and setup, bringing the club, our weight and balance to the top of the backswing. From there, our left hip turns back toward the target, pulling everything with it down
Uh-huh.
through contact, always down, and into our well balanced, fundamentally sound finish.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we're looking for. We're looking for very, very simple turns, a shoulder turn and a hip turn.
Check. Can you
All right,
teach me a Tommy Fleetwood finish? Teach me to be like Tommy.
we can start there and work backward. I do that with guys because
No, no.
the reason I do that sometimes is because our finish is the most important thing
Yes.
of the golf. Our finish is going to determine the quality of contact,
Mm-hmm.
the consistency of contact, and the ball flight. Is it going high? The trajectory is it going high, medium, or low? It's all about our finish.
Yeah.
You watch a lot of golf; those guys on TV they're statues
Mm-hmm.
in their follow through. They're statues after impact.
Yeah.
Why? Because their balance is so good.
They're so stable.
If they were falling backward or running after the ball, you know,
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't be nearly as accurate because the low point of their swing arc is constantly moving.
Yeah.
So our balance is very, very important. Go ahead and get set up to it for me, please. Tell me when you're ready.
Now I feel ready.
We're going up and we're going out.
Ah, that's
See
right.
here.
Yep.
We're not looking for over the knee.
Yep.
We're not looking for at or zipper.
Pocket.
Inside left thigh.
Check.
Ideally, we want a line going from the logo of our glove to just in front of the ball.
Okay.
Okay? Put it all together for me.
Ow. Fell off everything.
You are correct. It's not about power and speed. It's about precision and accuracy.
Check. Because the sequencing is going to bring me power. I don't.
Yep. Hello.
Felt good. Felt
Now,
good, boss.
I do want to mention something.
Yes.
On your screen, on the video screen, when you watch this video and when people see it on YouTube, at the bottom of the screen here is all the data.
Yes.
While the data is important, we are never ever trying to impress this machine. This machine is
Oh
here
yeah.
to tell us what we need to work on to get the results we're looking for.
Yes.
That was the first time today that your club head speed jumped over 80.
Sweet.
And that tells me you're effectively using your lower half,
Okay.
rotating and getting to your finish.
Mm-hmm.
That is the highest ball you hit today at 96 feet.
Okay.
It was straight, and that is the furthest carry ball you hit today as well.
Okay.
Repeat, if some is good, more is better.
Sweet. Sweet. Ow.
Whee! What'd you feel there besides shaft love?
I feel like I lost it on the transition.
Yeah,
Yeah, if that's where I feel like I lost it. Got wonky. I rushed it. That's my guess.
you're correct. You're correct.
Cause that's how I'll get myself into trouble. Cause the shank will come up, and I'm never scared of it. I shanked for a week straight at the PGA show demonstrating once. I
Woo-hoo.
got 5 lessons from assorted PGA pros, 1 recorded, and from a PGA Teacher of the Year, and no one could help me. No, I felt so bad. They had to scrap that video. There's nothing they could do. I was a basket case. All right, let's get going. Let's get
Let's make sure our shoulders are turning away from the target to start our backswing.
check.
You're
Check.
kind
Check.
of picking that club up a little bit.
Okay. Big swooper.
Uh-huh. Super inside on the path, I bet. Hold on 1 second. Let's use some tech. You will also see this screen is also on your video. Um, we have every swing you take in the studio is recorded in slow motion of impact. We can go back and look at anything that we need to,
Sweet.
but you can tell the face was closed. Club path was coming 5 degrees from the right, so you are closed and over the top. The only place that ball is going is to the left.
Shit.
Questions, comments, concerns, feedback for me at this point, please.
No, just
All right.
inside. Yeah, I'm always kind of a little bit.
Rocking, right?
Yep, yep. And I know the one thing I've been kind of trying to hammer more is my flexibility. It's not that I've always been stiff. I'm a pretty flexible guy, but especially with how I want to swing the golf club. And I know there's a ceiling if you're not flexible.
All arms and hands.
I'm just so excited to hit the ball.
I
Just want to
know,
get it over with.
and that it's a great transition into what I want to talk about next.
Yes.
You are very, very wrapped up with hitting that ball.
Yes.
A lot of times you don't get to your finish because you're so wrapped up about making contact.
Yeah.
So subconsciously, your brain says, "I'm trying to hit the ball. I'm trying to hit the ball. Let's make good contact."
Hmm.
So when we get to impact and we finally make contact and we see it, we hear it, we feel it, brain says, "Oh, all right, we did it." So we can stop. Why should I go all the way to my finish?
Yeah.
I hit the ball. Why do I have to go all the way over there for?
Job's done, boss. Job's
That's
done.
right. Job's done. You want to know why you're showing the whole face of love?
Hmm.
You are wrapped up in hitting it.
Yeah.
I don't even like to consider the ball there. That ball is getting in the way
Hmm.
of me making a fundamentally sound motion in an attempt to get to my well balanced finish in the left corner.
Check. Check.
Know what I mean?
Yep.
Let's do it. You're just peeking, brother. You're peeking.
What do you mean by that?
On the way down, you're blowing out of your posture because it feels good on the way down. Where is it?
Yeah.
And as you come up, it's not your head so much that's coming up, it's your chest.
Okay.
And when your chest comes up, it changes the bottom of your swing arc. So you go from hitting the back of that ball down, with a downward blow to all of a sudden you're peaking. Now you're catching it on the upswing
Check.
and you're catching the top crown of the ball and you're hitting low screamers.
Mhm.
However, we were really, really good up till impact because that club head speed was the highest it's been all day at 83.
Check.
And again, that's the only metric that I'm really concerned with right now
Okay.
because that tells me is your lower half joining the party? Are your hips driving this train? And they are.
Okay.
So I'm very happy with that.
Okay. Okay.
Very happy with that.
Partial
If there
victory.
was a regression, if there was down to low 70s, we would be concerned. Were you not in the
I don't think
zone?
I was. I might have been just outside it. Testing the bounds. That one doesn't count.
Take a break.
Gosh dang.
You're getting Amy and handsy.
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
Yeah. I'm just excited. I'm just excited to hit the ball. And it is frustrating because it's like, man, I know, especially when I can put it together and not have issues, everything's humming. But
Oh, sure.
yeah, when everything's right in Tylertown, it's great. But I just need to be more diligent about Just slowing everything down, slow is fast. So I'm getting excited.
You're getting you've got a little bit of both going on. The last couple swings that went off to the right there and were low, in your effort to slow down,
Mhm.
your chest didn't do anything.
Okay.
And you went so slow with your hands and arms doing all the work that by the time everything tried to get moving, you were out of sync.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
were so far ahead of it and picking up on it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why impact looks the way it does.
Check.
Make sense?
Yes.
So let's refocus. Let's remember our key principles here of left shoulder and left hip.
Check.
Left shoulder turns away from the target. Left hip turns back toward it, getting us to our finish. I would prefer you take 2 or 3 swings without the ball there
Check.
and hold that finish for a 3 count, 5 count. I'm still going to move that ball,
No.
you know,
Nope. For safety, it's
yeah,
fine.
safety first.
Fell forward.
You did. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your very, very square and stable left foot, layer it out just a little bit. It is going to give you a little bit more,
Is that enough?
a
Yeah.
little bit more. There we go. It's going to give you a little bit more stability coming through. There you go.
Okay.
That's a rotate. One more. Stop.
Dang it.
That's a big jump.
Check. 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 Check.
Good. Altogether, don't stop. No slowing down when that club gets to parallel.
Check.
Yeah, buddy. Again. Yeah, buddy. Hit it. Same way. Get to your finish. Little on the inside.
And very weak swing speed.
I don't care about that right now
Okay. Check. Neither do I.
because we're just trying to get you to find the center again.
And we lost it. It's gone. It's
Nope.
gone.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Even then, I'm very positive in the. I make jokes, but I don't live in. If I shank one, it's gone. Doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
when I golf and when I practice, it's a little different because I have time to think about it. But when I'm out there golfing,
Uh huh.
I don't normally string two together. Might one happen around, two might happen around. It's like, all
If
right,
you whip another one off the hosel, I'm going to have you change clubs to an 8 iron, even though it's not the club. But I want you to look at how much you're picking up because that club is above the ball
I'm
at
hitting it with the
impact.
corner of the
You
the
are
the the bottom
the
corner.
bottom
Yes.
corner. That's how much you're picking up.
Okay. Mm.
You're hesitating on the way back.
Yeah.
Every time it goes right, you're very segmented in your swing.
Mhm.
Starting it with your hands, trying to save it then with your shoulders, and then kind of like maybe come through.
Mhm.
Just get to your finish.
Check. Now we're losing it. 'Cause
8
I
iron.
got about 10 things in my head now.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. 8 iron.
Check.
8 iron.
Ooh, it's cold.
Center. You feel like you're a little too close to it?
Uh, that question, I assume yes, but
No, it's a perception thing for everybody because there are times when it feels like whether I'm in here or outside, man, it feels like I'm really reaching today, or man, it feels like I'm right on top of the ball today.
yeah.
And I was just wondering if your body was sending off any signals to you that you were close today. That's all.
No, I don't. I don't really think so. If anything, I thought going from the 8, I feel like I'm standing far away from it.
No, it looks good. Oh,
You could just swallow that ball in the
I
pocket of my club, though.
part of the reason part of the reason you hit it in that corner,
Uh
that
huh.
inside corner like that,
Yep.
is from that inside takeaway.
Okay. Okay.
That inside takeaway is leading to your hands getting a little bit too deep in the pocket.
Uh huh.
And what I mean by that is when we have an inside takeaway and we set it at the top of our swing,
Uh huh.
I draw a line for my hands. It's going to be at my heel or behind it.
Yeah.
So I've really got to stand up, adjust my posture, adjust
Uh
my
huh.
my body to get the club back to the ball. So yeah, it's going to go a little. I mean, you hit that, you hit it decent.
Uh huh.
Everything would have been better. You would have hit it. You would have hit probably 100 for apex if you just adjust your hands from buried to out,
Mhm.
and that all comes from your takeaway.
Yeah.
So the most important part of this lesson, this experience, I want you to do that Justin Thomas drill. I want you to get that as part of your pre-shot routine.
Mhm.
And I would love to see you use a stick in your practice sessions of,
Similar to how we did the hole.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm not asking you to hit balls that way,
No. No.
but just as 3, 5 minutes of slow motion working on this and checking, did my shoulders turn?
Yep.
Because if I got to here and my shoulders didn't move, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if it's straight or not because
Yeah.
our hands are doing the
I'm
work.
off the rails. Okay.
Right. So that is the most important part of your homework. I like your footwork.
Mhm.
I'd like to see uh, that right toe be the anchor of your swing instead of the balls of your feet,
Mhm.
and focus on getting to the corner.
Yep.
Don't be so wrapped up in contact. Hey, I hit the ball. I'm going to stop right here
Mhm.
because that's a big common problem for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I think you're getting so wrapped up in the chase of compression and impacting. It's got to feel good. And where am I striking it on the face? That you're losing sight of the big picture of it's just getting in the way of me getting over there.
Yeah. I am a big contact junkie. I
Well,
I
sure.
would spray my face a ton. If I practice outside, I have face spray
Yeah,
and I spray it every time just to kind of see where I'm at because I really am concerned because I don't want to I don't want it to be buried in the corner of my
sure.
club. But it's all coming from somewhere.
It is. And it's
I
coming
just
from the inside takeaway.
I just was like, oh, I can practice my way to hitting center, and I have that little mini club, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
pretty
you
slick
said.
with I'm pretty slick with it, but
Uh-huh.
I'm still doing the same takeaway with it. So
Yes.
I'm still not getting right from the beginning, not where I need to be,
Right.
which is fair. I'm
But it's fixable though. It's not like it's going to take you a year to climb this mountain.
yeah.
This can get this can get resolved within the next week.
Okay.
One thing you can do when it comes time to actually hit balls,
Hmm.
get that alignment stick out of there, out of
Yep.
your grip,
Yep.
and make sure that club head on the way back is going over this ball back here.
Uh huh.
Because if you do that, keep coming. Oh shit! Look where we are.
Uh huh.
Where are we pointing? Right down at your target. We're parallel.
Yep.
No lines crossed.
Hmm.
Compared to
Bad.
we're ghostbusted
Yeah.
already.
We're
We're
going
crossing lines,
off
right?
the rails. Yep.
So if I move that ball over here, it's no good.
Uh huh.
But if I put it directly parallel or even a little bit outside,
Uh huh.
I'm not asking you to be Furyk.
Yep.
It's going to feel like it, but that's not what I want. But that's going to get you nice and straight.
Okay.
All right, let's compress a few good ones and hit them straight. In the video description of this uh, lesson report is what I title them.
Okay.
I'm going to send you a clip of the Justin Thomas routine
Okay.
of
Yeah.
him. It's like 3 or 5 minutes of him on the range.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen it before, but really, let's work that in and make sure our foundation is set before we go about adjusting your hand position at the top of your. There we go. You had some space that time.
Uh huh.
Boy, that's nice and straight, buddy.
Yeah. We'll take that. Take that all
100%.
day long.
So before we address the the spacing of your hands at the top of your swing
Okay.
and the little bit of chicken wing toward impact,
Uh huh.
let's get that takeaway down.
Check. Check.
With the primary goal being getting to your finish. Yep, you're good.
Ow.
I bet that if you go back and watch that swing,
Uh huh.
you're going to be looking at the screen when the club made contact.
Yeah. I'm just so excited.
I know
I'm
you
just so
are. I
excited.
know because that last one was so good.
Yep. Yep.
What's with the misread?
I don't know.
Hold your finish next time for me.
Check. Check. I don't deserve it to be red there. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Hold that finish. Hold, hold, hold. That time you got everything where it needed to be, and look how relatively straight that went. Yeah, you didn't catch it real flush, but the last couple times your follow through, whether it was a shank or not, is here.
Yeah.
Corner. That corner is your friend.
Check.
More.
Yeah, because that was good. Good contact. Good contact. Not perfect, but
Not no,
I
but
found the center of the face. That's
you did find the center that time, buddy. little heavy,
Yeah, that was chunky.
a little heavy. By allowing, by thinking about our chest getting to that left corner,
Mhm.
it allows our right shoulder to chase down the line like it needs to all the way through to release.
Yep.
If we're just stopping at impact, that right shoulder's not doing anything.
Uh-huh.
That's,
Check, check, check.
do you have a smash bag at home?
Smash bag?
Impact bag?
No, I don't. I was gonna get a golf tire from the golf course actually, or a tire from the golf course. I've heard those are all right.
Oh, you got a little quick at the bottom, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to. I can get a sense of what goes wrong, but at the same time, it's like when I'm working on a simulator, and then there's other simulators, and I hear, "Why did it do that?" And it's the blind leading the blind. So I know I'm blind. So whenever I feel something, I'm a little hesitant to be like, "Oh, that's it," because there's so many things I feel.
I want you to verbalize to me what you feel,
Okay.
because if you go about this the right way, your self diagnosis will go through the roof.
Huh.
Just thinking about left shoulder, left hip, get to my finish.
Yep.
And then from there, if something goes awry, you're going to be able to check it off immediately based on what the ball did, what the divot looks like, and what you felt.
Hmm.
It comes very, very quickly.
Yeah, I would love to be able to read divots like tea leaves.
The divot tells the story of our swing,
Uh-huh.
of what's going on with our swing when we can't see it. Good. Accuracy, right? And the more you trust it, the distance is going to go up
Uh-huh.
once you get more comfortable and once you start to trust it more. I know that's not as high as you want it.
Yeah, that's
I'm more concerned with the 150 carry and it being straight.
yes, yes. Because everything else we can really kind of work through. Getting the club to where it needs to be
Is the
at
most,
impact.
yeah. And
Yep.
that all starts with your takeaway.
Check, check. Oh yeah, that's right on the line too. Yeah, we'll take that.
I'm big on that, on finding the line, hitting it straight. I'll give you accuracy for days. You provide the power.
Uh-huh.
And that's playable there as well.
Yes. Yeah, and I didn't even crack 80.
Nope. And with that 8 iron, you should be living around 84,
Check.
right?
Yeah.
That should be right in your wheelhouse. I bet if you went back and looked,
Hmm.
if you keep track of your numbers or stats or whatever, 84 is where you should be if your lower half is doing what it should.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I my swinging ball I have when I was connecting, I was pretty consistent with the LPGA averages
Mhm.
up until obviously like 4 iron where they just
Yeah.
dust me. And then I catch back up to them with the driver, but those long irons, they're just so good. But
They are.
that's kind of where I chase after and look for consistency to see.
A little heavy that time, a little stuck behind it, right?
Yeah.
How do you think it got stuck behind you?
I think it came out.
Well, the hands were too deep, right?
Yeah. That was cracked.
We're getting there.
Getting there, slowly but surely. And that's the thing is, I know.
It's a journey, right?
Yeah.
It's not a race. You're going to see flashes of improvement. There's going to be a little setback here and there.
Uh huh.
In the long run, you are going to be well ahead of the game, and you are going to see tremendous gains in results.
Yeah. what builds me up is that there were just a few things to sort out. Some of them major, but they're minor things, but they're major in my swing. They
Sure,
majorly affect it.
they do.
And that makes me feel a lot better knowing I can work through. I'm not off the rails. I thought I was
Oh
a disaster. I'm just the worst. I have the worst golf swing in the world. I'm a
no,
basket case.
no.
And so
Let's
I'm
get you
very
take. Let's get you
pleased.
taking it back nice and straight, and let's get you getting to your finish, and the rest will fall into place. That is the best one. That is what we are going to end on. 82.3 for club head speed,
Check.
straight 158-yard carry. I would like to see a little bit better spin numbers, to be honest
I'm
with
not
you.
the biggest spinner. I
You're
I
not
don't,
compressing it as well as you should.
which is a shame.
And it is because we're actually going to get into that the next time if you decide to come back.
Absolutely.
We're going to work with the smash bag and get your hands in the right position. Um, the lack of spin is from your hands being even with the ball, maybe a little bit behind it at impact
Check.
instead of hitting down on it. Yeah, we're still getting decent numbers.
Hmm.
I think you could hit it about 10 feet higher, though, if you compress it the
Check.
right way.
Yep. Yep.
That spin number is going to jump up as well, and so will your carry number.
Check.
I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate
Yes.
you allowing us to put this on the internet for everyone to see.
Yes.
Um, before I get uh, never mind. So today, in the last hour, we took a look at your swing in slow motion from the profile and down the line. We determined that you were very, very athletic, comfortable, and at ease over the ball
Mm.
from address and setup position. As you begin your swing, though, however, you do tend to take it back to the inside, and that is where all of your problems right now are are coming from. Is that inside takeaway?
Yep.
That inside takeaway leaves you open to a right miss because the hands are getting too deep in the pocket at the back at the top of your swing,
Hmm.
not leaving you enough room to rotate through the ball. So you have to blow up out of your posture, stand up on it. You're going to hit it off to the right. You're going to hit it lower. And sometimes you're going to hit that dreaded S word, which we saw today.
Yes.
However, once you start taking that club back straight using your visual reminder
Hmm.
and focusing on getting to your finish, the results are absolutely fantastic. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns, or feedback for me at this point before I get into my closing?
I do not think so. Thanks for having me. I'm really excited. I'm glad to see what we built is being put to good use,
I
and
love it.
I'm just I got into this golf. I got into this business because I wanted to get better at golf. I wanted to hit on the demo simulator at work. It is a selfish endeavor, but I'm just so glad I'm here because
You
I
are,
really wanna. I'm like anyone else. You just want to get better at golf. I'm willing to put the time in. I
and
really.
I can tell that you are. And that leads me to what I wanted to transition to. Moving forward, the most important part of your homework, the drill I want you to do is that alignment stick JT drill. Let's work on your takeaway coming
Straight
back
out.
more
Yep.
straight. That will improve your position at the top of the swing as well. You won't be getting stuck behind it so much.
Uh huh.
And when you do that drill, feel free to do it in segments like he does. Get it to here.
Yep.
Most of the times he puts it back and then just rips it. I'm okay with you going here and then to the top and then eventually getting to your finish because I need you more comfortable in that left corner.
Yeah.
I don't want you in the habit of stopping at impact, relying on hearing it, seeing it, and feeling it.
Hmm.
That ball's not even there. It's getting in our way.
Yep.
Get to that corner.
Just trust that when I
Trust.
get to here, I've
Every
hit the ball. It's going. I'll track it.
That's right. Absolutely. That's it. That Justin Thomas drill is going to be the most important part of your homework.
Hmm.
If you have any questions, feedback, anything like that, I don't want you getting stuck. Feel free to blow me up. It doesn't matter. We can
Yes.
text in the evening,
Hmm.
first thing in the morning. I would rather you blow me up and tell me something's not right. This is what's going on. I don't understand something as compared to, hey, I'm going to come back in 3 weeks and I quit practicing because I don't understand the drills or the results weren't there or I started doing this or I saw a video on YouTube that said, let's,
No, I'm sticking to the plan. This
that's
is
right, let's stick to the
I
plan.
yeah, I told my girlfriend, I'm just I'm coming in very open-minded. I just want to see where we're at, get the diagnosis, and we're moving forward.
Buddy, it's not
I'm
bad.
trusting the plan.
It's
In
not
my
bad.
head, when I'm up here, I'm like, this is the worst
This
thing ever. I'm the worst
I hate
golfer.
myself. This is dumb. Why am I
Oh my
doing
god. Well, I've been lucky to play with really, really good
it? Mhm.
golfers, and that's great. I've learned so much.
Yeah.
I've been able to change my game. I mean, I was worse than this before by a lot. And I'm so keyed in on how good other players are, and I'm like, I just want to be good too.
The best thing about golf is it doesn't matter what anybody else does
Yes.
because it always comes down to it's us against ourselves, first and
Yes.
foremost.
It's mental warfare. It's fun.
It is. It is mental torture
Mhm.
because there is no one playing defense against us. No one is stopping us from swinging that club the way that we need to do it, right?
Okay. Yep.
The ball's not moving when we're trying to hit it,
No.
right? They even put a little flag in our target where the ball needs to go.
Yes.
It's no one's fault if we can't do that.
Yeah.
It's our fault. It is us against ourselves.
Uh-huh.
If we can beat ourselves, there is a reasonable expectation that we can beat the course
Mhm.
and our opponents.
Okay.
But we have to beat us. We have to conquer ourselves first.
Yeah.
Tyler, thank you so much for coming in, brother. That
Thank
was
you
a
so
great
much, Randy.
hour. I had a
Yeah.
great time.
No, it flew by. Flew by.
Um, Let me know if you need anything moving forward.
Absolutely.
If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for hanging out. If you would like to experience your own session right here at Sweet Action Golf in the private studio in Sylvania, Ohio, please check out sweetactiongolf.com. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, or right here on YouTube as well. Give us a like, a follow, and a share. And please don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I am on a quest for 100 subs on YouTube. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. I can't wait to see you in a couple weeks to see the progress.
Yes.
We will be updating this. We'll call it a series, if
This
you
is
will.
ongoing, Randy. This is
Uh,
ongoing. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
and it makes me so happy. Thank you for hanging out.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Until next time, sweetactiongolf.com. Thank you.